I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to scare you.
Your hand, it's bleeding.
It's all right, ma'am. It's only a scratch.
Only a soldier would call this a scratch. Come sit. I have first aid in my bag. It's not a deep cut. I don't think it'll leave a scar.
Thank you. What's your name?
Jikun Sase. Call me Sase.
Jikun Sase? You're from Yowena.
I'm from the border world, yes. You don't need to look at me like that, sir. I actually got off okay, all things considered. I was a starship mechanic by trade, you see. I only stayed in the refugee camp for 6 months before a merchant ship took me in. The others suffered more than me. Better save your sympathy for them.
No, you suffered less, but you still lost your world. The fact that you're one of the millions doesn't diminish your suffering.
Thank you. That's you, isn't it? In the hollow you smashed? You're Fleet Admiral Maxek, the hero of Yoa.
A hero, huh? Do you want to know the story of how this war started? The real story, not the one they told people. They told you we were an elite task force, formed specifically to counter their aggression. The truth is, we just happened to be in the area. Iron Warrior was on its way back to a shipyard, most of its weapons either missing or non-functional. Sunbeam was at the end of a year-long patrol in the border, its crew already strained and tired. The others weren't in any good condition either. We don't even have an admiral with us, only Captain Spencer. But the orders came, and we obeyed. So there we were, 10 half-broken ships sent to Yawa. That damn sister world of yours. They said we went into the orbit of that world with the unbreakable determination to face the enemy. The truth is, we didn't expect combat. How can we when there had been 60 years of peace? This was their second attempt to build a naval base there, and we expected it to play out the same as before. We would scare off a few freighters, and their government would soon back down. They said when they arrived with their 20 warships, we stood our ground due to courage. The truth is, we had no way out. They had us surrounded. They said we decided to strike first in a brilliant gambit to cripple their ships and seize Yawa for ourselves. The truth is, we were desperate. We'd been stuck there for a week with no words from our central command. Our ships were already suffering malfunctions and equipment breakdown. Either we strike then while we still have a few combat capabilities, or fight later with none. They said Captain Spencer suffered an illness before the battle, and I took command. The truth is, he was in command when we set off. The plan was brutally simple. We would burn as hard as we could and shoot everything. But when we started our burn, he didn't give the order. The enemy moved to intercept us, and still there was no order to fire. When I saw his eyes, I knew he wasn't going to fire. So I gave the order. So you see, I'm no hero. Just a scared little soldier who didn't know any better. If I didn't give that order, no, that doesn't matter. I did my duty. That's all that matters in the end.
If you didn't give that order, millions wouldn't have died. People would still be living on Yoa and Yowena.
No, the war would still have happened. Too many people on both sides wanted it. If it wasn't Yawa, it would have been something else.
Or perhaps, if you had stayed above Yoa for just one more day, the diplomats might have worked something out. You said it yourself. We had 60 years of peace. That was not something so easily broken. Don't you ever wonder what it would be like if you hadn't started that war?
What I did, what I started, was horrible. But it was my duty. We soldiers don't get to choose, you know. I don't expect you to understand.
But I do, sir.
You're not from Yoina.
No, sir. I'm from Yoa.
You've disabled the alarm. It should have sounded when I broke that hollow. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is a very important moment for you. The culmination of weeks, or perhaps months of infiltration. I can't help but laugh at the irony of this whole situation. Here I am, anguishing over the fact that I've ordered the first shot in a new war that will kill millions, and here you are, beating me to it. At least tell me the patrols weren't completely useless.
They weren't. I had to spend weeks in cryosleep as I cold coast into the system. Entering the city was easy, though. No one gave me a second glance looking like this.
Just another refugee from the border world. So be it then. Once I fired the first shot in the war, it's only fitting that my death will start one as well.
Perhaps that's what you deserved. But that won't be your fate today.
This won't stop the war, you know. The first strike is already on the way. By this time tomorrow, there will be war.
So be it then, sir. I will fight for my country, but I won't fire this first shot.
You can stay. I can offer you asylum here.
Why would I do that?
Because you will lose this war.
That's what you said last time, and we still fought you to a stalemate.
This time, it'll be different. This time we have the numbers. We have the technologies. This time we have the advantage.
Is it really me that you're trying to convince? It's not too late to stop it.
It's not my decision. Even if I cancel the strike, they will find out and remove me from command. They will put someone else in charge, and all it will do is delay the war for a day or two.
What would have happened if you had stayed above Yoa that day? Perhaps that day or two is what we need for peace.
Priority order. Cancel all strikes. All ships are to return to base. There will be no war today.
Thank you for watching. Every time I finish my story video, I always feel butterflies in my heart. However, these videos are not cheap to make, and I'd be lying if I said they don't strain my financial capability. Please support me through Patreon so I may continue making more story videos like this. Link in the description.